Hey everybody! I've changed my webcam, so it's a little bit different over here for me. And as you guys know, my hours have changed for the foreseeable future. I kind of, so far, am liking doing a 4 p.m. Central Time live stream on Fridays, and I'm going to try to do that on Mondays also, except for Final Fantasy XIV. So come by and check that out. Should be a fun time. I'm still really new at Final Fantasy, but it's a lot of fun. I just got my first mount. You have to wait until you're level 20 to get your mount. So today, we're going to be checking out the Markarth Prologue Quest. Just put that down there. And then I think I'm actually going to take off my webcam because I think I might use this recording in the future, and I don't want the webcam to take the spot for that, to be in the way, you know? So I'll move that in a minute. Let me show you, well, let me go ahead and just do that so I don't forget, I guess. I'll put it back up if we finish this in a good amount of time and I'm able to go and do something else. But we are going to go over to the Crown Store and pick up that quest. It's the Ravenwatch Inquiry. Let's see. Quest starters. Ravenwatch Inquiry. The Ravenwatch, a society of vampires working for the greater good, has requested I meet with their agent, Windus, to find out more about the Grey Host. This is the prologue quest for Markarth, and it's free for me. I'm ESO Plus. I think it might be free for everybody right now. Don't quote me on that, though. So we'll go ahead and get this. Yay! Talk to Gwindus. So this quest actually does not take place in, or start in Western Skyrim. You will need to go to your Alliance's location. So let's just see where that is from me. Yes, Where is that for me? Buckle Guard. Wow, right next to the harborage? Well, I'm pretty close to the Way Shrine, so we'll go and take the cheap way. I'm wearing a...
What is it?
What do you call it? The outfit that I'm wearing right now is a set that you can find during the Witches Festival. Not all of it, though. The chest piece, though, is... What is it? I can't think of the word. Glenmore Weird. Glenmore style. Yeah, so I need the helmet still. This is a different helmet that I have on. I just thought, hey, well, that matches. But during the Witches Festival, I'll have to go and look for something else. Let's see. I think maybe... I know I have something else that it's not the right set. It's not the same set, but I can't remember what it is that I'm wearing. Because pretty much everything you can see clearly is the Glenmore style set.
The guild has need of you, comrade.
Alright. Happy Friday, everybody. I was just, say we're going to Oridon. I was just getting stuff ready, and I went... Can I travel here for... Yes, I can. For free. Because it's the harborage. I just was getting everything ready for the live stream today, and realized that my software needed an update, and it was like, I don't know, half an hour before I started, so I was like, alright, I guess there's enough time. And so it updated, and that was fine, and then I opened my encoder, which was what needed the update, and it kind of crashed on me. I was like, oh no! What's this? I've never noticed that before. Alright, so she's like right over here. Windus! Oh, Windus! Where? Oh, there you are. You're up on the hill. Windus! Hey!
What? Saving Skyrim wasn't enough for you? Had to sign on for even more heroics?
Oh, yes.
It's good to see you. I could use your help. You know better than anyone what we're dealing with. We need to figure out exactly what the Grey Host is up to.
Why is House Ravenwatch investigating the Grey Host?
The Ravenwatch is dedicated to curtailing the activities of unscrupulous vampires, and the Grey Host is as unscrupulous as they come. Someone is rebuilding the ancient army of vampires and werewolves from the First Era. We have to stop them.
How do you know all of this?
Hey, I was doing stuff before you showed up. Look,
Yeah.
There's a new Grey Host. One of their original leaders may be in charge, and they're experimenting with life energy. If that doesn't spell trouble, I don't know what does. Will you help me?
Sure, I'll help you find out more about the Grey Host.
Everything I learned up to now points in the same direction. Bankerai Garrison. There's a scholar named Norette Deal there who may be able to tell us more about the Grey Host and how they were defeated. Cart's over there when you're ready to go.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me more about what you learned.
My research has uncovered pieces, but I hope the scholars at the Bankerai Garrison can put the puzzle together. Members of the Grey Host experimented with life energy, and at least one of their leaders survived their defeat in the ancient past.
Well, tell me more about the experiments with life energy?
In the ancient past, the Grey Host sought to use life energy to draw souls into containment vessels called stone husks.
Yes.
It had something to do with returning the dead to life. I think there's a new Grey Host, and they've revived those experiments.
Okay, tell me more about this Grey Host survivor.
My research indicates a council ruled the Grey Host. One of those leaders fell out of favor and another survived the final battle. A Durrani noble with connections to Viridian Watch gave the survivor sanctuary. In return, they made her a vampire.
Oh, I think I remember hearing about this during the reveal for the DLC like a month ago. Anything else I should know before we head out?
Probably, but nothing that can't wait.
Huh.
Let's take the cart to the Bankerai garrison and find the scholars who can tell us more about the history of the Grey Host.
Oh, what do you hope to accomplish at the Bankerai garrison?
I'm hoping a scholar of ancient Bankerai battles named Lorette Deal or one of her colleagues can tell us more about the Grey Host. With any luck, they have information about the Grey Host that's not too outlandish.
What do you mean outlandish?
The priests have this old holy text that claims St. Pelin leapt off the garrison's walls, landed among the host, asked Stendar for endless blood, and then fed them all without dying. Then the garrison dropped some rocks on them. See? Outlandish.
So you want more reasonable answers.
Exactly. We need practical facts about how the Grey Host was defeated at Bankerai Garrison. Hopefully Scholar Deal can provide them.
Alright. Are you... Well, we know she's not, but are you the only member of the Ravenwatch Inquiry, or investigating this?
For the moment. There are an awful lot of evil conspiracies afoot in Tamriel, and not nearly enough Ravenwatch members to investigate them all.
Ah.
But this isn't a one-person job, which is why we recruited help.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Fenorian, who we met during the Story Zone quest of Western Skyrim, is from House Ravenwatch, and he was there investigating the Grey Host. So what are the rest of the Ravenwatch doing?
No idea. They're spread out. Adusa, for example, mentioned something about necromancers raising bone giants and elsewhere, but she probably wanted to refill her moon sugar stores. Fenorian could be anywhere. He does tend to sneak around.
Alright, well, we better get going. Let me check this backpack. Oh, it's empty. Oh, I can't just take from your bag? Oh, it looks like my potion wore off. I'll need to take something to help out, I suppose. Yeah, so this is kind of new for me. Usually, if I was going to do a story like this, I would actually pre-record it, edit, and then release it. So doing it as a live stream just kind of makes me a little bit flustered. If you couldn't tell that. But yeah, this is just more practical and...
Well, this isn't at all what I expected. What happened here?
What did happen here?
Nice camp, I suppose.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you here for a tour? I'm afraid they've all been suspended until this mess with the Imperial Army is resolved. If I could offer a suggestion, turn around and head for the safety of Evermore's walls.
Oh, we came a long way to ask you about the Grey Host.
As you can plainly see, now is not a good time. My fellow scholars and I fled when Septima Tharn and her Daedra-worshipping zealots attacked. We barely got out before the first impacts from their ballistae shook the walls.
Septima Tharn's army attacked Bankerai garrison? Where are they now?
Occupying the walls. And they didn't just attack the garrison, they conquered it. The knights keep saying the Lion Guard will come. That will push the invaders out in less time than it takes to brew a cup of tea. But that hasn't happened yet.
Regardless, I need to ask you some questions about the Grey Host.
I'm sorry. Concern for my colleagues and the Pyre Watch warrior who accompanied them has my thoughts in a jumble. Come to think of it, the Pyre Watch are experts on the Grey Host. Find my friends, and I'm sure the warrior will answer your questions.
The Pyre Watch?
They're guardians sworn to watch over a Grey Host burial site located here in Bankerai.
Oh.
One of their warriors was here recruiting when the garrison came under attack. She went to protect my colleagues, but no one's returned. Can you go find them?
Alright, I'll find your missing scholars and the Pyre Watch warrior.
Cogleen and Indus fled in the direction of Evermore with the Pyre Watch warrior, while Jannard headed toward Kerbel's Hollow. Please be careful. The wilderness can be treacherous between here and there.
Isn't there anything at all you can tell me about the Grey Host?
Even if my mind wasn't clouded with worry, I'm an expert on the Second Era. My First Era knowledge is extremely limited. The Firewatch knows more about the Grey Host than anyone. Find her and my friends, and she'll provide the answers you seek.
All right, I'll find the Firewatch Warrior and your colleagues.
Thank you, friend. When you return with the Scholar safely in tow, we should be able to put our collective heads together and dredge up that ancient history. That is, if the Firewatch Warrior hasn't already satisfied your curiosity.
No. Alrighty.
This scholar's research doesn't go back to the First Era, and the other scholars fled? That puts a wrinkle in our plans, all right. This Pyre Watch Warrior is a promising lead, though. Let's go find her and the other scholars.
Scholar DL said the missing scholars ran in 2 different directions.
I heard. Let's split up and go after them. All take Kerbal's Hollow. You head toward Evermore. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Ah, thanks. Have you ever heard of the Firewatch?
Yeah, my brother Fenorian told me about one he encountered. They're the guardians of an ancient mass grave where the remains of the Grey Host are said to be interred. Probably knows more than the scholars. Find them and meet me back here.
Alright, I'll meet you back here with the scholars.
Find the scholars, but try not to get eaten by anything.
Oh, you know me. Alright. Yeah, we've only seen Fenorian in Western Skyrim, but I remember him telling us about being in Bankarai and following the trail of breadcrumbs into Western Skyrim. Let's see, the first one is right over here.
What do John and Jod send us now?
Is this an enemy camp? No?
You there. Come.
Hey there. Oh, you're one of the scholars.
You don't
Okay.
look like a refugee. Are you a soldier from the garrison? What news of the Imperial attack?
Scholar DL sent me to find you. She has a camp outside the garrison's walls.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Cogleen and I intended to head straight for Evermore, but the cursed Imperials caught up with us. They would have captured us if not for that Pyre Watch Warrior. Have you seen her? Is she alive?
No, nope, I haven't seen her. Cogleen, no. Scholar DL said she was leading you toward Evermore.
She was, but we ran into Imperials. The Pyre Watch Warrior distracted the soldiers and ordered me to flee. And she took Cogleen and headed west. Please, find them. I worry for their safety.
Alright, I'll find them and go ahead and go to Scholar DL's camp.
I will go to Scholar Deal's camp now. We are most fortunate you came to our aid.
Yep, like I was instructed. I came here for information about the Grey Host of the First Era. What can you tell me?
Other than the fact that they were defeated here centuries ago, not much, I'm afraid. I can tell you Empress Hestra's legions came to the aid of Bankarai garrison. That's why Hyrok became part of the Alessian Empire for a time.
Well, you must know something else about the Grey Host.
Alas, you seek facts and figures that I don't have readily at hand. Perhaps when I can retrieve my papers from inside the garrison? You know, the Pyre Watch Warrior might be able to help you. They're experts on the Grey Hosts of the First Era.
Alrighty. I will consider that.
I will return to Scholar Deal's camp. May Tall Papa guide your steps.
Don't you worry.
Divines, forgive us! To be bested by a flock of leather-clad draftees. I almost hope this wound proves fatal. Better to die than to live with this choking shame.
Wow. Alright. Well, I bet, who was it, Coglin he mentioned, is at the next site. I think there were just 2 spots we needed to go to. Yeah, I guess the quest is saying find Scholar Coglin, so that's what we'll do. Huh. Twitch sent me an auto message that said, sorry about this problem. There's a fix pushed out to resolve the issue, and I don't know what they're talking about. Hello?
Over here.
Scholar Coughlin?
You're the first thing I've seen that isn't an undead monstrosity. Oh, lovely. Are you with the garrison? Please, tell me you're here to rescue me.
Scholar DL sent me to find you. She has a camp outside the garrison's walls.
Oh, thanks, Stendar. I thought I could make it to Evermore, but I tired myself out. When I tried to pass through the old graveyard, I ran into unspeakable horrors. Thought I was finished. I'll head back now. Oh, say, did you find that Pyre Watch warrior?
No, I haven't. Scholar Indas said she left to find you.
When the Imperials came after us, she managed to distract them and ordered me to run to the graveyard. I think she headed for the Crypt of the Exiles. Oh, I hope she found shelter within. We owe her our lives. Please, will you go check on her?
Oh my goodness. Yes, I'll check on the crypt. I'll check the Crypt of Exiles. Get to Scholar Deal's camp.
I'll hurry back to Scholar Deal's camp. Be safe.
Yes, you too. I should have known. I'm just running errands. For a hero, that is. It's just running errands. Let's attack some creatures. Alright, where am I going? Oh, I'm going to the delve. Okay. Well, that's good. I haven't gone in this delve before. I can pick up the Sky Shard and get the boss while I'm in there. Oh, and I need to take a potion, or a drink, or food. Whichever I have more of. And an experience scroll. Oh, I have a grand experience scroll. I'm gonna see what I have in my bank, actually, real quick.
May I be?
I actually want to deposit this Grand Coast scroll, because that's something I don't want to use unless I'm like really trying to level somebody up. And man, I need to get my crafter to cook some stuff up. I'm like out of everything I usually like to eat and drink. I don't want to take Corrupting Bloody Mara because I'm a vampire and it'll instantly convert me to a level 4 vampire, and I don't really care for that. She's really sensitive to fire attacks and her health is decreased during the daytime, and there are perks to it, but I don't really care for level 4. I'll take some of these meals, I guess. Thank you. Wow, I have a lot of potions. I just noticed. It's like 400, over 400. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, right next to the hags. Didn't even notice you two standing there. Alrighty. Where is this delve? Around the corner, it looks like. Yeah. Here we go. Is there a quest over here? Probably inside. Usually there's a quest with the delve. After High Rock joined the First Empire in First Era 1029, the king of Evermore had a vast cemetery built outside the city to house himself and his descendants, naming it after Saint Pelin of Bankarai's Pass. Some of the empty mausoleums ended up put to other uses than burial. Like torture chambers? Because that's kind of what it looks like. So I'll probably need to take a little bit of a break in about a half an hour. I think I'm gonna get, my sister and I are gonna get Indian for dinner tonight. So I need to get an order put together. Haven't had Indian food in forever. It's so yummy, but it's kind of expensive. I like tandoori chicken, chicken marsala. The lamb of any kind is good also. Dame Fardaquin, I am sending you on a mission of the utmost importance. High King Emmerich has requested we undertake this effort as a favor to King Barajad of Sentinel, and he requests that it be handled quickly. It seems a Red Guard warrior named Yulbazar is believed to have died within the Crypt of Exiles. Yulbazar committed a blasphemous crime before fleeing from the Alkari Desert. He stole a precious Red Guard artifact, the Memory Stone of Michaela. Search the crypt for Yulbazar's scepter, and you will hopefully find the Memory Stone. Bring the stone to a Red Guard scholar named Nadimia, who will be waiting for you at Martyr's Crossing. May Saint Pelin be with you, Knight Commander Varain. I'll recover the Memory Stone and deliver it, completing Dame Vertiquin's mission. So that's the Delve quest, I think. But thankfully it's like right next to that. Let me pull up the map of this delve real quick so I don't miss the Sky Shard. Da 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 da. Crypt of Exiles. We're in Bankarai. That's Western Tamriel. Oop. Oh, there it is. It's like, is it up or down? No, no, it's right in the middle. Alright. It's like right over here. So that's, it's funny, after you play this game for long enough, you can kind of predict where those sky shards and things usually are, just by like how they place them in similar areas in the past, you know? So I was gonna say, it's probably over in that section. Okay, so it should be right around the corner here. Yep, right there, being protected as usual. All right. Yeah, I like delves because they're usually not too big and they're not too high of a level either. You can usually run through them fairly quickly. I guess it's the DLC locations I think are a little bit more difficult, but still very manageable. Nothing like a public dungeon. What's this? Salamis Epitaph. Who can recount the tales of the exiles laid afresh in coffins claimed from unflinching bones, last resting place for tired flesh? If you guys want to read it, go ahead and pause. I think it's... I'm not sure. That's nothing to do with the story that we have here. Ah, hello. I need, whatever is in that coffin. Oh, the sculpture. Right. Ah!
Come forward, you
Hello.
gutless mongrel.
Hang on, you guys. Oh, no, momento, por favor. I am back. Sorry about that. Ugh. Alrighty. So, yes, I am not an enemy.
My apologies, Wayfarer. The shadows make it difficult to discern friend from foe. You do not look like my enemy. Perhaps Tuwaka has not forsaken me after all. What are you doing in this wretched place?
Scholar DL sent me to find you and the scholars. She has to camp outside the garrison's walls.
It gladdens my heart to hear that Scholar DL is safe. But what of the other scholars? Did my efforts to lead the Imperials away allow them to get away?
I located Scholar Coglin and Indez. I sent them to DL's camp.
That is truly fortunate. As for me, I escaped the Imperials only to find myself surrounded by ancient undead. Let us speak outside. I will follow your lead. May Onsi guide your blade.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. I came back and I was, doing this, and then I looked down and I realized that my cup with ice cold water because it's ice cold water in it because it's like 85 degrees outside in October, which is usually cooler than that, was perspiring all over my wooden table. And I was just like, nope, I better take care of that like right now. Before it starts ruining the wood. Alright, let's get back to the story. Alright, follow me. Let's get on. Alright, let's take out the boss while we are here. Hello. I'm gonna guess the boss isn't gonna be in the big chamber to the west side of the delve. Trying to hide over there? Yeah. So we will head west. Like I said. West. And I'm just gonna run all of the way over here because I'm looking for the boss. Haha! Are you the Yep. El Bazaar Thief Lord. Ooh, look at everybody. Where did he go? Is he still alive? Oh yeah. Great. He's like trying to hide from us. Oh, geez, come on, guys. Aw, skeevers. Alright. So, I saw I got a pretty cool sword for that. I don't really have any characters that use swords, though. Is it two-handed or one-handed? Two-handed. Oh, it's not even part of a set. It's just a really nice generic sword. Alright. Yeah, I finally got my completed overland set for this character. I spent quite a long time trying to find these breeches of necropents. I think that they're a little bit more of a rare drop. So I ended up actually just buying a pair at a guild store. I need to get out of here. Where am I going? I just need to exit. Alright, I'll look for the door then. South. Let me out! Let me out! You're going the wrong way! Alright. I love how they'll chase after you for a long while, and then they'll poke you.
Exit. Let us see the sky once more.
And then they'll poke you, and, like, try to hurt you, and then, oh, nope, I changed my mind, turn around, run away. Alright. Hey.
I came to Bankarai Garrison seeking recruits for the Pyre Watch. Hunding help us, I did not expect those villains to arrive and send innocent people fleeing for shelter. I am grateful you saved the scholars. Now what can I do for you in return?
Well, I'm looking for information about the Grey Host of the First Era.
The Grey Host was a terrible army of vampires, werewolves, and other monsters that pillaged the land. Only the combined might of the Bankarai Garrison and the Alessian Empire finally defeated them. That story, unfortunately, is mired in legend.
Oh, so there's nothing you can tell me about how the Grey Host was defeated?
The true story may be as enthralling as the legends, but we only have bits and pieces of it.
Huh.
Magic was involved, almost certainly. But whether it was divine in nature or Alessian sorcery, we have never been able to determine.
Well, there must be something you know that can help us understand the Grey Host.
I can delve into the records of my order when I return to our sanctum. But understand that the Watch is concerned with keeping the past buried, not exposing it. I can tell you that there are indications that one of the hosts survived the slaughter.
Oh. There are indications that one of the hosts survived the slaughter? We learned something similar. A Drenary noble offered the survivor sanctuary. Where did we hear that? I don't remember that. She was probably she probably told me earlier and I just wasn't listening. I do that all the time.
A Drenary noble? That gives some credence to the historical record. An incomplete parchment mentioned Viridian Watch, but we never saw the significance. It also said that only the worthy could enter the sanctuary. We never determined what that meant.
Well, I need to tell my associate Gwindis about this. You should return to Scholar DL's camp.
I do not know the nature of your mission, Wayfarer, and I still have my own to uphold. But if you seek answers about the Grey Host, then may Mara bless your search.
Can you tell me anything about Viridian Watch?
I know precious little. I never visited the site myself. Though incomplete, the historical record indicates the survivor hid in a concealed space that they were guided to. Perhaps that has something to do with the idea of being worthy.
Tell me more about that part of the record.
There wasn't much. Just that the worthy would be guided to safety. Perhaps that is the key, if you can determine what worthy means to a vile vampire. Any place associated with the Grey Host cannot be trusted. Evil does not fade. So be on your guard.
Alright. Well, thank you. Go ahead and get rid of my tormentor before she annoys me with too much. And then
I will go check on the scholars at Deal's camp. Thank you again, Wayfarer.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. What was the other quest that I picked up? I need to drop that off somewhere. It looks like I need to head down here. So let's go here first. It's not too far away. There we go.
Do not concern yourself with me. My wounds are only superficial. There are many here in greater need of assistance than myself.
I have Michaela's Lecky's memory stone.
You do? I was told the Knights of St. Pellin might return it, but with the attack on the garrison, I had given up. This is beyond amazing. I know King Faharajad will be grateful, and you have my personal thanks as well. All Sentinel will be thrilled at the return of the Memory Stone. It is a sacred relic, you know.
Oh.
I will tell the king your name, so he will know who did this.
Maybe I should have kept it and just sold it. Why is Michaela Lecky's memory stone so important?
Michaela Leckie was the greatest sword singer who ever lived by many people's estimation, and the stone is a record of her thoughts and experiences. It will take scholars many years to decipher the information within, but it will be worth it.
Huh, interesting. Alright. What is the overland set here? Or maybe it's not actually overland if it dropped from a quest. Yeah. Yeah, it's not part of the set. Interesting. Alright. We need to head to... Wait, what is this? Need to go this way. Talk to Gwendis. Yeah, so we'll go talk to Gwendis, and then I'll go take that break I mentioned, and then I'll come back and we can finish up the quest. I'm not sure how long this quest is. Hello.
Good, you're back. I found Jannard and I see you've managed to return with the rest. Show off. Now that we settled that matter, what did the Firewatch warrior tell you about the Grey Host?
Lara said that the historical record is incomplete concerning the details of the Grey Host.
I was afraid of that. So much about the First Era has been lost. I wonder if the Firewatch knows anything about the other details we learned. About the survivor and their connection to a Durrani noble.
She confirmed there was a survivor, and they may have taken sanctuary in Ravenwatch.
That matches what we already uncovered, and confirms the Durrani connection. Did you find out anything else I should know?
Apparently, the legend says the way to safety was only available to those worthy to receive it.
A riddle, damn it. There's always a riddle. Well, I say we go to Ravenwatch and figure this out on our own. I'll mark the location on your map. Now let's go before Scholar Deal tries to regale me with more tales of the Knights of St. Pellen.
Alright, I'll meet you inside Ravenwatch. Alright,
I'll meet you at Ravenwatch.
Oh, okay. She likes to wait until I walk away and I open my menu before she says something. Let's see. Oh, is this another delve? I think it's another delve. Hang on, let me pull up the map again. And I had just closed it. Yeah, that's another delve. I'm fine with that. I haven't investigated that one either. This character, I don't think is very familiar with Bankerai. Alright, I will take that break, and then we'll continue when I get back. Alright, I am back. Here we go. Sorry, everybody. I hope you waited. Or fast forwarded if you're in the future. And I hope the future is looking well. Let's see. We'll go and do this next area. Oh, world boss. Let's do a world boss. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm so glad I didn't die there. This character can be a little squishy sometimes. What are you doing? You're causing trouble over here, Twilight? Or maybe that's somebody else's. Anyway, let's get back on track here. Ooh, a chest. Oh, it's a simple chest. That's okay. I am busy. Ah! There's a chance now of getting antiquity leads in chests and other lootable areas. So I'm usually like to try to check these treasure chests. Alrighty, so it's down the hill and across the water here, right by another boss. I wonder why they decided to do the Prologue Quest not in Western Skyrim. I mean, maybe it's just in case, you know, they want to make it available for people who may not have Greymoor. But I don't know. I would think anybody who's doing the Prologue Quest is either planning to buy Greymoor or already has it. Otherwise, they're really just kind of, I don't know, not getting the full story, you know? Alright.
Look.
Ah.
There's a sigil here. You see it too, right?
Oh, yes.
It makes so much sense. The riddle. Only those worthy can find the way to safety. Only vampires and werewolves can see these sigils. That explains why no one ever found anything.
So, what now?
We follow the sigils to wherever they lead. The survivor of the battle at Bankarai Garrison must have seen these and used them as a guide to get wherever they were hidden. If we find that place, we'll find answers. Come on.
Wait a second. So, if my character is a vampire, so if I wasn't a vampire or a werewolf, would I not see this mark on the ground? I might need to do this over again with one of my characters who's not a vampire or werewolf. Look at her face. It just looks very naive right now. All right, let's go. Ah.
Another one. Keep going west.
They're like breadcrumbs. Well, the Sky Shard is actually down this way anyway.
South here. Not that we have a choice.
Here's the Sky Shard.
East. Down that tunnel.
Let's see, the boss of this zone is like right here. Hopefully we'll not miss it.
Let's go south. Up those steps. East here. And down again.
Yeah, I want to go this way. I want to take the boss out also.
I need healing!
Another one. Northeast around this corner. Keep going straight. I think we're close.
This is the boss, I'm pretty sure. He's a named, character, so. Should be.
Keep going straight. I think we're close. Ha! This must be it! Now how to go about opening it.
Kernard's journal.
That's done it. Let's check inside.
Let me read this first. Kernard's journal, 5th Son's Dawn. For too many years, I have borne the guilt of my selfish ways. I've never felt so proud and so free as today, the day we dedicate ourselves to serving others. 24th Son's Dawn. I look at the wagons laden with goods and gold headed for Halen's stand, and I feel proud. I can't help but notice how much more we've been able to accumulate each week. I believe the Divines are blessing us for our selfless ways. 4th First Seed. I'm throwing another feast tonight for the boys. After all our hard work, we deserve it. I think I'll wear the new tunic I got, the one with the gold laces. I need to maintain my authoritative status. I just realized that little house on River I always wanted in Wind Keep. If I just hold back a few more gold drakes this month, I think I can actually buy it. 17th First Seed. It seems that many of the people who accepted our aid in Helen's stand didn't even need it. They weren't just greedy. Some of them took the clothes and food we sent and sold them at the marketplace. This month, I'm not going to bother sending so much. Just means I can retire to that little house and Wind Keep that much sooner. 28th First Seed. I've just realized we're missing a great opportunity when we rob these noblemen. If we take a few of them and ransom them back to their families, next month we can double our take. And it'll serve them right, the parasites. Wow. Okay, well this isn't actually about the, Oh, I missed it. Ah. Nah. Nah, that's... No. Oh well. Yeah, that book's for the Delve, not the Prologue Quest. Okay, you're not gonna say something if I do this now, right? Let's put my, my Tormentor away. Okay. Letter of Welcome. To the all-powerful and illustrious Lord Rada al-Saran, I created the sanctuary to account for the unfortunate possibility of the battle going awry. Now, word has reached me of the Grey Host's defeat. I fear the worst has come to pass. Darn Sentry's recklessness and his sickening ego. It is truly unjust that the man who brokered the deal with Mulligbal should be the downfall of a great order. If you are reading this, I know it must have been painful to fight tirelessly, only to watch your brothers and sisters fall around you. But you must survive. You will speak for those who have fallen. You must continue the legacy. I hope you did not have trouble locating the safe haven. I made sure to mark the way with magic blood sigils that only one of your distinction would be able to detect. There are healing poultices and bandages in case you were injured, and bound prisoners for when you need to feed. Know that you are protected here. No harm will come to you. I will check on this refuge in a few days, once it is safe to do so. I hope to find you well, and that my act of dedication to you and your cause reflects well upon me. I am ever your loyal servant, and should you choose to grace me with the gift of immortality, I shall spend eternity as Lady Thorn, in service to you, as we rebuild what was lost. Your devoted servant, Lady Ingrid of Clan Darini. Ah, Lady Thorn.
Rada al-Saran was the survivor. That figures. And Lady Thorn helped him. Or should I say, Lady Ingrid?
Mm-hmm. Looks like we have a few clues here. I'm just checking my chat real quick. I'm not sure why Twitch is sending me, I keep getting messages that are not to me. Huh. Maybe it's a bug, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go ahead and check these items. An ancient backpack.
Looks like he had quite the setup down here.
Ancient bloodied bandages. Well, the wheat seems okay. You would think it would be like rotted away or something. An ancient pouch.
I'm surprised that's lasted all this time.
Ritual chalice. You should have said that about the wheat. And the lockbox.
Wait, what's that? Let me see it.
An odd sigil. Or signet?
I recognize this signet, but that doesn't make any sense.
Does that have something to do with the Grey Host?
I don't know. No, this can't be. But it is, isn't it? Damn it. I don't like where this is going.
What's wrong?
I've seen this signet before, or one just like it. My mentor, Count Verandas, had one. But why would he have something connected to the Grey Host? That doesn't make any sense.
There has to be an explanation.
You're right, of course. There must be something we're missing. We need answers, and there's only one place to find them. Ravenwatch Castle in Rivenspire. Let's go. I'll explain more when we get there. I need time to think.
I think it's okay to fast travel. I killed the boss and I have the Sky Shard. So let's head to the castle now. I don't think this character has ever been to the castle in Ravenspire. Yeah, one of our cats was just went ballistic in the other room, and apparently my sister picked her up, and
Over here.
she doesn't like to be picked up.
Good, you made it. So, I've had some time to think. I know this may seem a little unorthodox, but I want to go into the castle through the secret passage.
Secret passage? But isn't this your castle?
Yes, but we just learned that Count Verandis, my friend, my mentor, and the leader of House Ravenwatch possesses a Grey Host signet. That disturbs me, and I'm not disturbed easily. I want to investigate this quietly, without attracting attention.
Well, can't you just ask Count Verandis where he got the signets? He's a cool guy.
I don't want to do that until I have more information. Verandis and Look, I'm not just going to run in there and hurl accusations at him, especially about something this serious. I want to figure this out before I confront him.
So what do you want to do?
Verandis stores relics he's collected over the centuries in the castle's cellar. Always keeps the door locked tight. I trust Verandis, but I need to see what he's hiding. I hope this is all a misunderstanding, that I'm wrong about all this. We'll see.
Alright, well, let's investigate the castle cellar.
This way. The door's over here.
Ah, underneath the hay, huh? Or the dirt?
Watch out for vermin. We don't fumigate down here as often as we should.
There's no map. Oh. By vermin, do you mean bone flayers and giant spiders? I thought you meant skeevers. Man, I don't remember the last time I was in this castle. Ah. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure my... Oh, that's another character. So I was gonna say that the tormentor was in my face, and...
Let's hurry to the cellar. I'm fairly certain I can get it unlocked.
And I was pretty sure that I had put him away.
Give me a moment. Hurry now. Inside. See if you can find the signet. It must be in one of these crates or boxes.
Alright.
Just a crate of knickknacks. Nothing important. Keep looking.
Alright. What about over here in the armoire?
Another secret door? I didn't know that was here. It has the same mark as the signet. Maybe. It opened. Let's see what's inside.
Huh. Is there anything? Let me search around this room real quick. I doubt I'd find anything like really good, but maybe I'll loot something interesting. No? Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, Rory says he just wanted to stop by and say hi and notify you.
What is this place? Did Verandis use this as a secret study? Check the desk, would you?
Alright. Notify you that if you're playing Skyrim And I see you playing ESO. Oh, it says you're playing Skyrim over on Facebook. That's from Facebook. All right, let me check Facebook real quick. Why in the world would it think I'm playing Skyrim? Probably because I set it up wrong. Let's see. Thanks for letting me know, Roy. I usually don't go over to Facebook. Usually I just do it from my encoder and Twitch. Why does... Oh, I found what you're talking about. I don't know why I'd say that. Oops. Ah. Muffled. Ah. Alright, should be updated now. Now we know how to do that if it happens to do that again in the future. I don't know why it did that. I haven't played Skyrim live in like weeks, so I don't know. Anyway, let's read this. To my dear friend Verandis, I know that your ceaseless quest to appease and coddle the mortals takes a great deal of your time, but I must insist that you take a brief respite from your work to come visit the great castle we erected in your absence. It truly is magnificent. I firmly believe that when the peace we both seek is realized, Greyhome will stand among the wonders of the world. It will be a beacon of hope for our kind and the mortals who serve us. A grand reminder that anything is possible with hard work and vision. Your absence is felt here. The Grey Council rules the Grey Host, but your seat at our table remains empty. Even Izark Alfra feels your loss, though she would never admit it. Huh. Come, my friend, visit us at Greyhome. We created a laboratory that rivals anything in the Mages Guild. I have no doubt that you and Izark Tisgalis can complete your research there. What? I've drawn a map on the back of this letter to guide you to the island. Return to us, Verandis. Return to the Grey Council, to your family, and to your home. Your beloved brother, Rada El Saran. Wow.
That letter. What does it say?
Oh, he knows the Grey Host well.
That letter. Please tell me it's just an old to-do list or something, and not actually proof that the man I trusted with my life was involved with the Grey Host.
The letter suggests Count Verandis was a member of the Grey Host.
What? Verandis, how could you? I don't want to believe it, and yet here it is, right before my very eyes. Why didn't he ever tell me? I thought I knew everything there was to know about him. No, there has to be more. What else does the letter say?
Well, it mentions an island and a Grey Host castle. There's a map, too.
It's possible that castle no longer exists, but I want to go. I refuse to believe Verandis was part of the Grey Host. There has to be more to this. Some piece of the puzzle that makes sense of everything. Are you still with me?
Yeah, I'll go with you to investigate the Grey Host castle.
Thank you. The cart's still waiting outside. We'll take it to the docks and travel by boat from there as we follow this map. Go on ahead. I want to take one more look around. Make sure we didn't miss anything.
Alright, I'll meet you by the cart. So I'm thinking either Verandis was part of the Grey Host and it was different back in those days, like a long time ago. I mean, they said the humans that like served them, so I'm not sure. But either that or he wasn't actually ever part of the Grey Host. Maybe he was like trying to stop them back then also. And he was just like undercover. Where is everybody? I wish this castle had more people in it. I think the last time I was here, there weren't many people there either.
We know you're in there. Open the door, please.
That's part of the zone quest. Let me get the way shrine while we're here. It's right down here.
There's trouble in Crestshade, but I'm not sure I'll find a safe haven at that place up there.
At the castle that has vampires, hungry vampires. Ooh, wait, sky shard. Ah. Oh yes, that's right. Their castle is right here, but there is like a issue going on, and I don't want to give anything away, but there's like problems going on in the zone. It's not peaceful right now. How do I get over to that cart? Can I just think I can go this way? Or does this take me back up to the castle? It does, but that's where I wanted to go. Gwendis, I'm ready.
I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Delaying the inevitable won't help anyone, and it won't get me the answers I need. Come on, let's go see what's on this secret island.
Well, what do you think we'll find on the island?
Answers, I hope.
Yeah.
Look, I have to do this. I'm going to see this journey through, no matter what truth waits at the end. Let's just go. The sooner we get this over with, the better. First, however, take this. You earned it.
Thanks.
That letter we found. I can't believe Verandis was part of something as evil as the Grey Host. I guess we need to go to the secret island, and the castle if it still exists. I won't rest until I learn the truth. The whole truth.
How exactly do we get to the secret island?
We follow the map. We'll take the cart to Shornhelm's coast, hire a ship, and sail to the spot indicated on the back of the letter. Fingers crossed, we'll be there faster than you can say gore apple pie.
Gore apple pie? And what do we do when we get there?
Look around, and hopefully find nothing. Determine this was just all a big misunderstanding. That Verandis was never a member of the Grey Host. If not, then I suppose I want to find undeniable proof that my mentor was a monster. So, can we go now?
I'm ready to travel to the Grey Host camp.
This still doesn't feel entirely real. I can't believe we found a letter tying Verandis to the Grey Host. From Rada al-Saran of all people. At least there's a map. Let's find this damned island and finish this. The cart's waiting.
Wow, they did a really good job at like segmenting the two different parts of the story so that if you wanted to come back at a later point, like she kind of reminds you of why you're doing this again right there. We don't need to do remind me, but I will. Remind me, why are we going to this island again?
We discovered a signet that looks just like one my mentor, Count Verandis, used to have. A signet that belonged to Rada al-Saran. When we searched Ravenwatch Castle, we found an old letter to Verandis, requesting he come to a secret island.
What do we know about the secret island?
Not much. The letter mentioned a name, Greyhome. Kind of pretentious if you ask me. And there's supposed to be a castle. If it's still there after all these centuries, maybe we can learn more about Verandis and his connection to the Grey Host.
You really think Count Verandis was part of an army of vampires and werewolves?
I don't know what to think. Maybe he was forced to join them, or lied to, or tricked, or... You know what? Speculating is pointless. We have an island to find. Let's get on with it.
Well, we never found Verandis' signet.
No, but I'm sure it was the same as the one from Viridian Watch. Not that it matters. You read the damn letter. It proves... I don't know what it proves. That my mentor might have been part of a cabal of vampires that tried to conquer Tamriel?
Possibly. Alright, let's go ahead and head to this island. Greyhome. Interesting. So, there's, thus the stones are laid, the foundation of our immortal rule. They were given the chance to join with us. Are we responsible for those that refuse our gift? Rada al-Saran. So they have a castle, Greymore Keep, down in Blackreach, in Western Skyrim. But they also have an island? I should make sure to get some pictures while I'm here. I bet I'm never going to get another chance.
This is where the map led us. A lovely and ominous spot for a foreboding Greyhost castle, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
If we can't find something about Rada al-Saran and Verandis here, then I'm not sure where else to look.
How do you want to do this?
Well, it seems obvious to start with the unnecessarily ostentatious vampire castle over there. I think we should survey the island first. The Greyhost may be gone, but they could have left traps. And who knows what kind of wildlife lives here.
What kind of traps? Like that one, like right in the distance to the right up there?
I don't know. Something gothic and ridiculous. I don't like to generalize, but vampires tend toward the dramatic. Just be careful. We won't learn anything about Verandis and the Greyhost if we go and get ourselves killed.
Alright, let's go look around the island. Yeah, this thing, like, right here. It looks like a trap to me. Or
what is that
something.
Thing? Did it just pulse at me? Did you see that? That crystal thing clearly reacted. It pulsed as I approached it.
Do you think it's some kind of trap?
Well, it hasn't exploded or fried us to a crisp yet, so I'm thinking no. Probably not. I've seen something like this before, part of a ward. I think it responds to the presence of a vampire, like those sigils we saw.
So what do you think we do with these crystals?
Now that they're awake, it should be simple enough to deactivate them. I'm not sure if your eyes are as good as mine, but I think I see a few more up ahead. I'll keep watch while you deal with the crystals.
Alright, I'll deactivate the crystals. Alrighty. Oh, they have, what are these, harrowed? Oh, vampiric sabercats. Really? Vampiric sabercats? So, they must have been experimenting here, then. Because we only saw that kind of stuff, over in, like, Greymore Keep, where she was experimenting on people, and Izark Tezgalis' lab.
Well done. Let's go deal with the rest of the ward crystals.
Oh yay, I can mount. But I'll take care of this first. Oh, okay. So it's over. I was wondering what that building was over there. Let's do this one in the middle. It looks closer. This? Oh, wow. And we keep going.
You're pretty good at this.
We'll get a picture while we're up here. Yeah, it's not the best lighting for like taking pictures. I see that I could have switched the lighting, but I mean it's still gonna be like dark, like twilight or whatever it is right now, you know? I don't think ESO has a way to make it like daylight or not, like some games do. Oh. Hello. Windus, are you gonna help out? There's a gargoyle. I wonder if we could just expect one on the other side also.
Good job. Let's find another ward crystal.
So I'm thinking that the ward crystals keep the front door locked. Let me run over there just to see if that's the case. Because I don't know. I don't think she really explained why there are ward crystals. Aha. Oh. Spectral assassin? All right. It looks like I need to sell some things.
Care to bargain?
Yes, I have too many items in my inventory. I must get rid of a few things. Oh, I forgot that I picked these up. Or I got these from a guild member who had a overabundance of them from the Lost Treasures of Skyrim event. Let's go ahead and get those. Bows. Chests. Gloves. Oh. Yeah, I want, okay. Awesome. Alright, so we just have this one over here, and then we should be able to get inside the castle. I'm kind of all over the place because apparently I didn't go the right way. Is it doing that over and over again? Why? Is it bugging out on me? I don't know. It seems to have stopped. The last one.
That was definitely a rumble. Let's go check the castle.
All right. So hopefully the door will be open to us now. This is a cool castle. I wonder why they... Well, I guess they didn't abandon it. They were destroyed, or like eons
The way
ago.
looks clear. Let's see if we can get inside.
Surprised they didn't leave a few people here, though, to take care of the castle.
I hate to admit it, but this place is impressive.
What's this? Spectral assassins. Ah. Rada Al-Saran always reminded me, Isark Tizgalis, my beloved brother, write down everything. You never know what may someday be important. It is a lesson I have taken to heart. My experiments with the frontline warriors have exceeded even my lofty expectations. Why settle for only vampire and werewolf combatants when we can employ spectral soldiers that will fight for us and guard Castle Greyholm for us for all eternity? Using techniques pioneered by our reluctant brother and perfected by yours truly, I have crafted a method for pulling the life energy out of a vampire or werewolf, supercharging it, and turning an individual corporeal warrior into an incorporeal soldier of great tenacity and utter loyalty, the perfect spectral soldier. When time permits, I shall find a way to speed up the process so that we can create an entire battalion or more of these ghostly warriors. Then the Grey Host will truly be unstoppable. Interesting. Isark Tizgalis is dead. We took him down earlier in his own quest. I wonder what happens right there. He's standing there like he's listening to somebody.
This place must have been impressive back in the day, but now it's just decrepit. Looks like it's been abandoned for centuries. Luckily, I came prepared. How do you feel about trying something unconventional?
What do you mean, unconventional?
The members of House Ravenwatch exchange vials of their own blood. That shows a rare level of trust, even among vampires, since blood can be used in all sorts of spells, both beneficial and harmful. I brought some of Verandis' blood with me.
Oh, how is Verandis'?
By putting a drop of his blood in this potion, we can dreamwalk and access any memories Verandis has of this place.
Oh.
I'll leave it here on the table for when you're ready. I'd drink it myself, but a dreamwalk requires an impartial participant.
Is a dreamwalk dangerous?
Dangerous? Not usually. The potion mixes alchemy and magic, Verandis' own design. It lets the imbiber experience the memories of the person whose blood is added to the concoction. The potion is on the table. Make sure you drink the whole thing.
Sounds like something I did over, over in Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5 before, I think. I'll drink the Dreamwalk potion and find out what I can. Alright, let's put my creature away. So you don't get in my way. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I have to sit down.
Exarch Verandis, while we have your crates moved to your study, Exarch Singalis and Ulfra would like a word.
That is so funny. I'm immediately just like, nope, this is my character because I have a personality on to make me kind of happy. Steward Faustine.
It is good to see you, Exarch Verandis. Lord Rada Al-Saran will be pleased you accepted his invitation. You have been terribly missed. Exarchs Ulfra and Singalis asked me to send you to them as soon as you arrived. They wish to speak with you.
I'm no Isark, dear Faustine. I want nothing to do with grandiose titles or Satrish's army.
Of course, Lord Verandis. My apologies. Please, you shouldn't keep the Exarchs waiting.
Where can I find Ulfra and Tizgalis?
Exarch Ulfra likes to look out over the courtyard from the eastern balcony. Exarch Singalis rarely leaves his laboratory on the upper level. Both want to see you. I will inform you once your crates have been moved to the study set aside for you.
Alright. Please take care with my apothecary chest. Many of my components are irreplaceable. I left them outside. Alright, so let's go talk to Elfra first, I guess. Yeah, it looks like she's on the way to Tisgalis. Can I take a quick, like, look around while I'm here? Oh, what is going on here?
Engage front!
Let's get this on my, my screenshot.
Engage all sides! Engage low!
So they're preparing for war.
Sheathe steel!
And what about down here? Yeah, this is the dead end. Greyhome upper level. That is... He should be down. Well, I don't know if he's down, but he's not on the upper level. I'm just poking my nose around while I can. Izzy of Creeping Dusk. Wow. So this would probably be blood. She's dancing in the blood. It's, the colors are so different here, too. Alright. Let's head back down. I don't want to, go over to Tisgalis yet, and he might actually be upstairs. Alright, Ulfra. Let's talk. I'm pretty sure you were one of the first people I killed. Yep. In Western Skyrim.
Can you smell them, Verandis? Prey on the wind. We should be out hunting them, not uselessly debating in these halls of stone.
You wanted to speak with me, Ulfra?
When you see Lord Rada al-Saran, do not continue your age-old argument. He needs to remain focused. I'll never understand your obsession with sheep, Verandis. There are hunters and prey. We are hunters. Your sympathy for prey borders on the insane.
You were mortal once. Yeah, she's a witch, but I guess she's immortal. You were mortal once.
As were you, until Molag Bal made you into something more, something worthy. Lord Hircine made me one of his most powerful hunters, because he knew mortality restricted me. I could not reach my full potential until he rescued me from that fate.
Well, all I suggest is that we live in peace with mortals. They outnumber us, after all.
The wolf does not fear 1,000 rabbits. It merely enjoys the bounty Hircine has provided. Humans, no matter how large their pathetic armies grow, will never threaten us. Come to your senses, Verandis. Come back to your brothers and sisters.
I won't stop trying to convince you that my course is the correct one.
You're a fool, Verandis. You always have been. Why does Lord Rada al-Saran continue to humor you? We don't need you on the Grey Council. You aren't even fit to be one of Styric's foot soldiers. Go bother someone else with your nonsense.
This is an impressive castle that Rada al-Saran has constructed.
Greyholm is impressive. I won't deny that. But I detest all the sitting around and debating. I'm a hunter. I ache to feel a mortal writhe in my grasp, to watch the blood spray against the dirt. Don't you?
You know that is not my way, Ulfra.
Why do I even try to talk to you about such things? Lord Rada al-Saran should have dealt with you years ago, but he keeps calling you back.
Why has she not killed him? Or, you know, tried to kill him? Well, maybe she has tried to kill him, and it hasn't worked. Maybe the Grey Council has, like, prohibited her from doing just that? Oh yeah, he is above. Let me check down here first. I already went down that way. Alright. Well, we know they fail. There's spoilers here, people. Spoilers if you have not listened to the Western Skyrim zone story. You could probably go check that out. But spoilers. So, well, I guess I already spoiled it because I said we killed Ulfra already. But, I mean, we know these guys were taken down a long time ago, and then they were brought back by one of these things. Well, and magic.
Ah, Verandis. Good. I wanted to talk to you. I never tire of looking at this creation. Tell me again, why did you abandon your stone husks? I thought you wanted your precious mortals to enjoy the everlasting life of their betters.
The mortal I resurrected went mad at Tzagalas. The experiment failed.
Is that what bothers you? One small failure and you abandon such promising research. You had the opportunity to seize control of existence itself. To control both life and death. Such power is unimaginable, yet you squander it.
One failure was more than enough. Even power such as you describe is not worth the cost.
Cost? Pah! What cost? Mortals are as cheap and plentiful as grains of sand on a beach. Once you mastered your creation, you'd be able to resurrect them at will. They would worship you as a god. Wouldn't that bring about the peace you crave?
We are not their gods, Tzagalas. We are their equals.
How can you be so misguided? Mortals are so far beneath us they cannot even comprehend their own inadequacy. I only hope Lord Rada al-Saran can talk some sense into you. Meanwhile, I will study this creation. Perhaps even succeed where you failed.
I hope you do succeed at Tzagalas.
How I have missed our endless debates, my friend. Our deep and fascinating discussions about science and philosophy. I look forward to renewing that exchange. If you haven't presented yourself yet, you should go see Lord Rada al-Saran.
Oh. Is he around here? I didn't see him. What about your own research, Tzagalas?
I've been quite successful in your absence. Rada al-Saran discovered a strange relic beneath the Reach. I spent weeks examining it. It's quite remarkable, and I've only scratched the surface of the possibilities it might offer our kind.
Oh, is Ulfra a werewolf? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe she's not a witch. Maybe she's a werewolf. Yeah, I think that's right. And then the witches don't come into play, I don't think, until after this past history. Like, the witches came into play much, much later. Like, more current into our timeline. They weren't, I don't think they were present during this timeline. That sounds fascinating. What kind of relic?
I'd prefer not to draw any conclusions until I've had time to examine it at length. But I welcome the chance to discuss it with you once you've settled in.
Yeah, I guess Alfred did mention her scene, and I was kind of thinking, oh, I didn't know her scene had to do with witches. I know she had to do with werewolves, so she must be a werewolf. Alright, so I need to go talk to Rada al-Saran. Of course, he's down the long hallway. Very royal. Oh, is he all the way over here? Yeah, I don't think he was here before, or I didn't see him.
Verandis, my friend. At long last. How good to see you, Verandis, my old friend. You look well. Our halls have felt quite empty without you. What do you think of our new home? Is it not, as I wrote in my letter, everything one could ask for?
You've built a grand castle, old friend, but I must know, have you considered my request?
To parley with the mortal queen. I have, but my stance has not changed. The Grey Host's strength has grown over the centuries, while dozens of mortal kingdoms have risen and fallen. What sense is there in revealing ourselves to them now?
Well, mortals are not as you remember them. Empress Hestra would make a fine ally.
What mortals gain from an alliance with us is obvious. But what benefit do we receive from them? King Styric and our Grey Host could crush this Empress Hestra and her armies in a day. I know you worry for our people, Verandis, but you need not.
You can't continue to war against the mortals. There are simply too many of them.
For such a brilliant mind who helped conceive our Grey Council, you can be so short-sighted, Verandis. I will say this. If the mortals do not move against us, we will not move against them. But I cannot protect your precious mortals from themselves.
I believe in the Grey Council, not Certes' Grey Host, and an alliance would protect us all.
Enough talk of alliances and mortals. It has been too long since we last saw one another, Verandis. Let us speak of better times, drink the blood offered, and contemplate the tremendous responsibility we bear to keep our people safe.
I spoke with Ulfra and Tisgalas.
Good. You cannot imagine how much I have leaned upon them in your absence. It should please you to know that Ulfra shows restraint these days, and I know Zingalis would love to discuss his experiments and research with you.
They don't understand the dream, Rada al-Saran.
They understand little that does not serve their own needs. They do not understand why we started the Grey Council, or what an asset you are to the Grey Host. It will take much to convince them to make peace with mortals.
I would like to continue our discussion of an alliance with the mortals later, my friend.
Of course, Verandis. I know you too well to think you would let the topic go so easily. I promise, we will speak of it again. There is no need to rush. We have not seen each other in an elf's age. I would hear what you have been up to, my brother.
We're immortal. We have all the time in the world to catch up.
And yet you waste years away from your family, caring for those who live short and meaningless lives. Ah, Verandis, is my word not enough to appease you? We will speak more of this later. For now, I wish to discuss more pleasant topics.
Why did you invite me here if you're unwilling to talk about this?
We have talked, and I have listened. I have humored your ideals far longer than they deserve. I invited you because you will flourish here, Verandis. You belong here, among your brothers and sisters, not meandered in the tribulations of mortal life.
The dream didn't start with us ruling over mortals.
Your dream and mine are similar, my friend, but they are not the same. This friction between us, it thins my patience. Still, this place, no matter how grand, did not feel complete until you returned. You belong here, Verandis.
Oh.
Lord Verandis, I apologize for the delay. The study is ready for you. Everything is ready for you, my lord. We moved your belongings into the study and provided all the reagents you requested. Should you require anything else, please let me know at once.
Alright. I guess I need to go down to his study. Oh, it's right down the hall. And what does his journal have to say?
Easy, friend. It's time to wake up.
Oh.
Find the dream walk potion and drink it.
That just appeared there. Wait, but I didn't get to read the journal. It's still glowing. No.
You cried out in your sleep just before you woke up. What happened? Are you all right?
I went to Verandis' study in the dream and tried to read his journal.
Oh, that would explain it. Don't worry, it's not you. It's almost impossible to read in a dream walk.
Oh.
But did you say Verandis' study? He had a study in this terrible place? Was he truly a member of the Grey Host?
He was, and something called the Grey Council. But he wanted them to make peace with mortals.
Sounds like Verandis. That's why he founded the Ravenwatch after all. To allow vampires like us to gather safely. Only feed on willing subjects, and help mortals instead of preying upon them. So, he wasn't hoping to conquer Tamriel?
No, he argued for an alliance with mortals. He truly wanted peace.
Then, he didn't lie to me. He's still the man I know and trust. He left out a few things, of course, but I'll deal with that another time. That study of his, it might still be here. Can you lead me to it?
Yeah, I can lead you to the study. It's just down the hall. Oh. I guess there are spectral assassins here. We didn't run into any on the way in. Oh. Oh, that's because I was going the wrong way. All right. Oh, let's try this again. Oh. Is that a gargoyle? What is that? Well, his room is upstairs, so let's head this way and upstairs. Those, glyphs on the ground must be spectral assassin, spawning points, I guess. Oh. I actually didn't need to attack these guys, but whatever. It's fine.
Move to flank.
After all this time, his scent lingers in this place.
Is his journal still here? Really? He just left it? Wow, this place is a mess. I guess things could have rotted and fell over. Let's search the desk first. Oh. Verandis' journal. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would ever come this close. My research finally bore fruit. The stone husk incubation vessels are the answers to all unknowns I hoped to unearth. My hope for this is twofold. One, that I will be able to resurrect mortal souls from their afterlife. Second, that I will be able to free vampire souls from Cold Harbor and thus free them from Molag Bal. Huh. I will attempt this extraordinary feat on a mortal first, a woman named Lizolda, who died of a wasting disease. Once I am sure that experiment is a success, I will attempt a much riskier undertaking of trying this on a vampire soul. I will pray that my excitement is not premature. I was a fool to think I had all the answers. I preached to Rada al-Saran about protecting mortals, yet my own experiment caused one to suffer needlessly. I attempted to resurrect Lizolda. At first, I was elated. She did return from the dead, but she was not whole. Returning to the world of living drove her mad. She was so angry. I could feel her rage as clearly as if she were made of flames. I could not think of a way to help her. I was forced to kill her to prevent her from harming anyone else. And that act sickens me. My hubris caused Lizolda so much pain. It shames me. I must discover what went wrong. Perhaps if I put some of my own essence in a reliquary, I might stabilize the experiment. That will be my next course of action. There are simply too many unknowns. I modified the ritual, but I dare not follow through. The amount of life energy required to pull a soul out of Cold Harbor, that's too high a price to pay. I will keep a record of my process in this journal, but it must not be acted upon. The stone husks cannot be trusted as a mythology as they currently exist. This decision pains me, but I know in my heart it is right. I cannot hurt the way I hurt Lizolda. I will not risk any others and cause more suffering. This study is closed. I have also begun to contemplate the ramifications of a world without a cycle of life and death. The possibility is horrifying. Why did I ever think that this path was the way to peace? I was right to end my experiments and my research where I did. I do not know why I accepted Rada al-Saran's invitation and came to Greyhome. Curiosity, I suppose. An undying hope that I can change the course of the Grey Council and avoid the war that Styrich so desperately craves. I did bring all of my equipment with me. The ritual chamber they constructed here is really quite impressive. For a moment, I contemplated renewing my research with Tisgalis, but I know now that would be folly. It is unfortunate I cannot extract my essence from the reliquary, but that is the least of my worries. For now, I will store it in the first floor armory, hidden among the other reliquaries. I have no intention of staying in Greyhome or remaining a part of the Greyhost Grey Council. But at least I know the reliquary will be safe here. Let it serve as a reminder of my failure. If I am to truly broker peace between mortals and vampires, I still have a long road ahead of me. It's time to take my leave.
Did you find the journal? What's it say?
Oh, it's a mouthful. That's what it said.
The journal was still here? Amazing. What did it say?
Verandis attempted to resurrect humans and vampires using stone husks.
Let me see that. Huh. Ritual's simple enough. Just light some candles and place the reliquary. It looks like he abandoned the research before ever testing it on a vampire. Something about life energy and too great a cost.
Yep, I think Tisgalis used his research to resurrect the Grey Host in Skyrim.
Right. Zingalis must have continued Verandis' experiments and refined them. You know, when a vampire dies, our souls go to Cold Harbor, to Molag Bal. This may be our chance to get answers directly from a member of the Grey Council.
You want to pull a member of the Grey Council out of Cold Harbor?
Why not? They're evil. Who cares what the ritual does to them? We have to interrogate them and find some weakness. Some way to stop the Grey Host. Go downstairs and find the reliquary Verandis wrote about. Then meet me in the ritual chamber.
This doesn't sound like a good idea. Wouldn't it be better just to talk to Verandis? Alright, I'll go get the reliquary.
Get the reliquary and meet me in the ritual chamber.
Oh, right. This is such a bad idea. Okay, it's down the other way.
Go around!
Oh, I killed a spider. Is that... Why is there a spectral assassin sitting in the throne of Rada al-Saran? Huh. Just rusting, I guess. So it's in a... Basically, it's in a closet somewhere. Oh, cobwebs everywhere. So apparently those are like booby traps also, because I've run into a couple of them now and I take damage. Huh. I thought it was like in a closet or something. He did say like an armory. I guess this is the armory? It's not hidden very well. Right. This way? Yes. Nope. Steer clear of the booby traps. Ah, it's around the corner. Ah, here we go. Greyhome Ritual Chamber. So quiet. There's no like music for this area. Now I guess I'll leave my tormentor up.
That's a stone husk, all right. Light the candles to begin the ritual.
Yep, that's a stone husk, all right. Wow, your wings are so loud.
Good. Now place the reliquary.
It's going to attack us.
The ritual. It's working. Don't move, Exarch. We've got questions.
So hungry.
Who is this?
Fine. You want to fight? Let's do this.
Turvan. I don't remember Turvan.
We just want to talk.
I'll kill you first. And then when I'm done killing you, you can come back and kill me, okay? Oh wait, you already did that. Never mind. Came back, I mean.
Wait, what have you done?
Horrendous!
What are you doing here?
Who do you think sealed this place, child? I came as soon as my wards were disturbed.
Verondis, you should have told me about the Grey Council.
So you know, Gwendis. Come, let us all speak outside.
It's good to see you again, Verandis. What's this? Ooh, a chest. Shoes of Necroprince? That's a Ravenwatch, or a Rivenspire Overland item. Huh. Which I'm actually already wearing. Huh. Interesting. You don't usually see in the dungeon chest in this sort of zone story. You usually just see them in dungeons.
Well, Verondis' arrival was unexpected. Why don't you talk to him? Since you're not officially part of House Ravenwatch, he can't do anything too horrible to you. I don't think.
Alright, I meant to talk to him.
So you're the one who helped my ward Gwendis with her inquiries. If I had been completely honest with her, I could have saved you both the trouble. Please, accept my apologies.
Why didn't you tell Gwendis about being a member of the Grey Council?
Well, that was the ancient past. There was no reason to mention my involvement with the Grey Host. I never imagined they would return. Rada al-Saran and I were friends once. I tried to convince him to take a different path, but to no avail.
Yeah, I dream-walked through your memories. Sorry about that intrusion. I saw what you said to him and the others.
You saw? Then know that I regret not trying harder. If I pushed, could I have averted the war? I suppose we'll never know. Regardless, Gwendis informs me that Rada al-Saran may be alive, and somehow the Grey Host has returned to threaten our world.
Yeah, that is the big deal that's happening over in Western Skyrim right now. So what happens now?
Now? Now I take up the mantle of what you and Gwendis started. We must find out what this revived Grey Host plans and devise a way to stop them. When the time comes, House Ravenwatch will send for you.
Oh.
I pray you will continue to aid us.
Oh, okay. I'll be ready when you call. So I guess that's them saying, hey, when they do this patch 28 for the Markarth DLC in early November, 2020, that this November, that he will be calling upon us.
I started looking for information about the Grey Host and discovered that my mentor had a hand in their creation. Verondis may have kept his past a secret, but at least we know he opposed their plans for conquest.
Yeah.
He wasn't a part of their war.
That's always been his stance. He's, from as long as I've known him, he has tried to help mortals, humans. So Brandis has promised to help you find out more about the Grey Host and their current plans.
I heard what he said. I'm still angry that he kept this part of his past a secret. But we'll work it out. Eventually. In the meantime, at least I know I can trust him. That he didn't betray the ideals of House Ravenwatch.
So you're going to work with him on this?
Of course. There's too much at stake to let a few secrets get in our way.
Yeah.
I'll help in whatever way I can. And once we know more, we'll send for you. I figure you want to see how this ends just as much as we do.
Oh, sure. Anything else I can help you with at the moment?
Take this, my friend. You earned it.
Yay.
For helping me learn more about Rada al-Saran and the Grey Host. And for discovering the true connection between Verondis and the Grey Council. When you're ready for a reckoning, House Ravenwatch will contact you.
All right. I forgot you get mementos. Yeah. All right, let's check this out. Ravenwatch collaborator. Memento. Oh, memento. There you are. Let's put you here. Alright, cool. Some of them are really great. That's an interesting little, scene we get there. Alright, well.
So, any 1,000-year-old secrets I should know about?
Do you really want to hear all the sordid details of my past, Gwendis?
Yes. I do. Let's go ahead and just fast travel back to Western Skyrim. I can travel to my home there, and that's free. Yay! Antiquarian Alpine Gallery. Yay. Alright, and then I will take a quick break. And it's almost 6:30 my time. I'll stream for like 20 minutes, a half an hour more, and then we're gonna call it. And I can put my mini webcam back on. Hey! So, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alrighty, I am back. So, I don't have a lot of time to do the Dragon Bridge quest, which I've been talking about doing for a few weeks now. I think we'll definitely probably be able to do it next week because there's no events going on in-game. I don't think. The Witches, yeah, I don't think the Witches Festival starts until around the October 24th. Like that week sometime. So, I'm gonna leave the house. I think I'll just try to go and, my character is feeling a little hungry. Let's go snack on some cheese from the giants around the area, and start just working on that a little bit. That's a quest, well, like a zone achievement you can do. It's more just interesting to... Oh yeah, there was a quest right down here, actually. That might be short. I'll go check it out anyway. Yeah, right here. I noticed it the other day. Loaded fish. If you're the sorry jerk that stole my property, welcome to the end of your miserable life. The poison works fast. I may be a simple fisherman, but I know how to kill a lousy thief. Of course, if you're not the unlucky snowback that choked on my little trap here, bring this note to the docks in Morthal. If you have any information about who or what stole my goods, I'll pay. Angier. Well, he managed to kill a fish and a saber cat. Ooh, a harrow storm is up. We'll see if anybody else is participating over there. And this is good, actually, because I tweaked my microphone setting a little bit because I noticed I had a hard time. The harrow storm was really loud like a week or two ago compared to my microphone. So I tweaked it a little bit so we can see how it ends up.
Initiate the exchange!
Where is everybody else? Oh!
Exchange nears completion.
Oh, maybe there aren't as many people here as I thought there were.
The exchange is complete.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. That's interesting. I was able to do two also. No! These always kill me.
It has begun.
Oh, Greyhouse Bloodlight, you are humongous.
A bountiful.
Ah. Yeah, that's impossible for like one person. I'm just gonna go to the Way Shrine. I think I saw like one or two other people, but you need more people than that to do a Harrow Storm. Alright, so that quest wanted me to go to Morthal. It's right here. I guess let's just fast travel over to Morthal and I'll pull up the map. There has to be some giants around on that side of the island. Oh, I like the unofficial Elder Scrolls map, but it's sometimes hard to try to find something. Forthgar, Rivenfell, Somerset. Where is Western Skyrim? Alright. Never mind that. Let's just turn this quest in. So Monday I will be doing a Final Fantasy 14 online live stream at 4 p.m. If you guys are interested, come by and check that out. I also have my Discord up and running if you'd like to stop in and check it out. Where is... Oh, he's over there. Alright. Yeah, I've really enjoyed Final Fantasy so far. It is a bit of a grind at early levels, though. So.
Careful not to disturb the fish, stranger. Hard enough to catch them as is. And even when I manage, they get stolen anyway. I'm sick of feeding thieves. I can barely feed my family.
I found this note. Is it yours?
Yes, that's mine. Smells awful. Looks like something may have swallowed it. I guess that was the point. Where did you find it?
I found it inside a fish near a dead saber cat.
Really? Troubling to think a beast like that would venture so close to civilization just for a free meal. I suppose I should set some traps.
It wasn't
I'll
that
probably
close.
be doing the rest of mortal a favor.
At least you know what happened to your goods now.
Yes, I do. Thanks to you. You've likely ensured my family will survive the winter. Thank you. Here, take this. I know it's not much, but I can't let you walk away empty-handed.
Thanks.
Thanks again, friend. You've given me a sliver of hope in these dark times. I can't wait to get out on the water again. I'm much more inclined to fish now that I know I get to keep what I catch.
What will you do now?
Well, now that I know what the problem is, I've got an advantage. Smartest thing to do would be to save up some more money and do my best to safeguard my wares. Provided the fish keep biting, at least.
Yep. So I guess it was saber cats that were the problem. Alright. I know that... I think it's... this one. Because it's a boss, a world boss, has some cheese. Because I was over there with my guild the other day doing world bosses in the zone. And I saw, oh, hey, there's some cheese here that I could grab. But I decided I'd save that for the live stream, just for something to do. Oh, it's over here. So let's travel over there, and I'll get that one, at least. If I had known that last week when I was doing the Lost Treasures of Skyrim, last week or two, I could have grabbed it, but I guess I don't remember if I got that quest while I was doing that event. Yeah, I'm almost done with quests over here in Western Skyrim, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do if I finish up all of the side quests here, and it's before the next update. It's November 10th, I think, for PS4 and Xbox. I could probably just start in on a new zone, but I'd kind of prefer to wait until I have more time so I can do more, you know. There's the boss. Okay, where is your cheese? There it is. Wait a second. That didn't do what it was supposed to do. Maybe he's not included? Let's check the journal, or the achievements. Gee. Yeah. Briny cheese at the coastal giant camp. Oh. Right here. Maybe I already got this then. Alright. Just checking my map. Alright, there is one down the road here. I thought there was probably one over there. So we'll go and do that one, and then I'll probably just call it for the live stream. I don't know, I was kind of worried about... Usually I do a 3 p.m. my time live stream, and I was a little bit worried that that 4 p.m. start was going to be a little bit too late for me, but... I don't know, today went pretty well. I kind of like, I get out of my IRL job at like 2:30 on Fridays, and having like an hour and a half break from that and the live stream, just, it's kind of nice. I was able to exercise a little bit, take a shower, have a snack, gave me just a little bit more time to not feel like I was rushed. And then I felt, I'm feeling a little bit more energetic, I think, than I usually do. So I think it's probably a good move that I did that. And I decided not to do any more Elder Scrolls Online recordings. Scheduled, anyway, recordings. I'm still going to try to get footage for, like, the Markarth DLC zone story. But... and like others, but I'm not going to schedule them. So if I get time down the road, I can create some recordings and release them without feeling as much pressure, you know? Right now, I'm still kind of busy just because it's Halloween, and I'm doing the Halloween series, A Plague Tale, which you guys should check out because it's good. But once that's done, I'm not going to be having an extra thing besides Skyrim. Is it this one? Which one is it? Ah, moldy mammoth cheese. Oh, I love it. Do a little animation for each of the cheeses. Alrighty. Alright, well thank you guys for joining me on today's stream. Let's switch that. Yeah, I'll have to mess around with my webcam. I moved it a little bit, so it's, I don't know, positioned a little bit better. It's not so close to my face, which is nice. But yeah, so Final Fantasy XIV this Monday, well hopefully Mondays from now on, but we'll see how next week goes at 4 p.m. Central Time, live stream. And then check out my Discord, because check it out. I have this bot that I was telling people about that you adopt a pig and you battle your pig against other subscribers' pigs, and yeah, so that's a thing. So yeah, all right. Well, I hope everybody has a good weekend. Happy Friday. And I will see you next time. It's nice to have done the Markarth DLC, because I've been thinking about it, or Prologue Quest, because I've been thinking about it for a while now.